and get into it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the ball down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Chicago Bears.
Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Being chased out left. And he completes it to Cohen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Takk McKinley, the UCLA product, the one who brought him down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Play action. Now Trubisky. They'll roll him out right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And he's got Miller. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13 from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now it's Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And the Bears first down.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal. And they sent that play backwards.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. His pass caught at the 4. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Flushed out right. Open man. He finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago.
Cole Kmet.
Cole Kmet, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Ryan to the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Alert flare. Alert flare. 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 Shit. Check. Hey, Tuesday. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. That's complete to Smith. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
25-yard line.
From the shotgun, Ryan. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
38-yard line.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Ready, back 25.
6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Bears 6, Falcons nothing.
Ready. Watch the run. Check.
On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
I
know I'm one of those that overuses certain terms. And this one, explosive, is what we use for a lot of receivers. But that's Calvin Ridley. Nice catch there. And not only is he explosive, he's been very productive. Since being drafted in 2018, one of the top touchdown rates in the league as a wide receiver.
Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
2 yards.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
They go play action with Trubisky. And his pass incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. Eluding the pressure. Now Trubisky lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Here we go. Here we go.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He gives to Gurley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
So that'll back him up 5.
59, ready. 25. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. 65, 65. 65. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
On second down, here's Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
58's the mark. 58's the mark. 3 buzz. 51. You got it. You got time right there. He's coming. Double up.
From the gun, Ryan airing it out, looking for Ridley. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Lions
Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
By the Bears.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Check back. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Here we go.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. The Bears on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And there's a run there by Todd Gurley. We all know he's looking to rebound from the least productive season of his career. And I think Atlanta presents him a great opportunity to do just that. They'll use him really well running it as well as catching it out of the backfield.
Todd Gurley on the carry.
Nigel Bradham brings him down.
Brought down at the 45-yard line.
Play action. It's Ryan. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, but now it's 3rd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be.
You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and avoids the incompletion.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Football 101, you've got to let the guy catch the ball.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every time.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
29.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts
He was brought down
as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Hey, you got 3 out. 45. Mike, 45. Lock in.
Now Trubisky. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Trubisky will throw. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught by Cohen. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
5-yard line.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky as the first half is winding down as the Bears push further out in front.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Hey, express. 58 to Mike.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
58, Hey.
To throw again, Ryan. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. To throw again on second down. Ryan to the right side and complete to Hurst. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
48-yard line.
On first down, Ryan. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 30.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
21.
Throwing again, Ryan. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. First and 10 right at the 20. On the handoff, it's Gurley. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
The ball carrier, Roquan Smith, in on the tackle.
From the 16, Ryan. Dancing to his left. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down. And
through an opening, and there he goes. The 30, 10, touchdown, Chicago.
The ball carrier,
Tariq Cohen, 77 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were.
Yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
The Bears.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for them. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for them here.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
From the gun, Ryan. Very quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
3-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Todd Gurley, 77 yards. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the 2nd half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
They'll try and run it with Gurley. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Flush to his right. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Cohen. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
9-7 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action. Trubisky. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
Complete.
This play started with the protection. You have to have it to give your quarterback time to let routes develop downfield. And then it's on him to locate an open man, and he does just that. Play callers love 4 vertical routes because receivers can be open at any time downfield, often for big gains.
They're going to snub this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Letting one go deep. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Quincy Enunwa. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2.
Conversion.
Now Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. On the handoff, it's Cohen. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
This is caught by Robinson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Allen Robinson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Bears 33. Falcons 12.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Number 21.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Ryan. He completes it to Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards, a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
10 at the 41-yard line.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Ryan going to get this complete to Hurst. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Under 10, 10. 21. Ready to go.
They go play action now. Ryan sliding out of the pocket. This will be caught just inside the 10.
That's good.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. They'll throw again. This will be caught just inside the 10. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal.
Bears 8-yard line.
Again, Ryan. Going to flare this one out to Gurley in the flat. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. To throw again is Ryan. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Khalil Mack picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
It's fourth and goal.
Fourth down. Here's Ryan. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield.
By the Bears.
Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
9-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
The tackle made by...
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
A gain of
16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. On first down, Cohen. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 13 yards remaining on second down. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. But this is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease.